Alright, this is a quick video showing everyone my new Far Cry 2 map, Rainy Mountain. It's my first Far Cry 2 map. I was pretty impressed with the editor. It's the simplest editor I've ever used, but it's still pretty powerful. But anyway, keep in mind that this is my first map, so it's not perfect, but I'm pretty proud of it. Think it looks pretty good. I'm really impressed with the engine too. And in general, I just had fun playing my map, so I hope you enjoy it, and if you have a chance, try it out. Alright, this is the beginning of my map. I haven't been playing Far Cry 2 multiplayer for a very long time, so I don't have a lot of stuff unlocked. This is just quick camera views of the map while you're in spectator mode.
Victorious. The rest of you will suffer.
Alright, I'm alone in this game mode, obviously, just because I'm trying to showcase the map itself. I'm not playing with anyone, so. From here you can see the warehouse, and I put a car out there. There's a grenade launcher turret thing on the top, and I'm actually just gonna jump off and suicide right now so that I can start at a different spawn point, because it's faster than running back and forth. Alright, this time I spawned by the river. There's a crashed plane, you can see I'm on the riverbed. There's a river going in, as you can see right here. There's actually a bunch of sniper spots on those mountains that I didn't have time to show you. And I tried to design the map for like all kinds of players, so if you like the weapon set, I think it's Saboteur, then you can try burning things, or you can use espionage and sneak around in the jungle, or you can snipe. There's lots of sniping positions that I didn't show here. This right here is just a road around this little little basin right here. There's barrels and stuff around it that you can blow up too. Little gas station. Who doesn't like Pillars of Flame, really? Something I kind of didn't like about Far Cry 2 also was whenever you're running, you can't run very far, and even if you run a short distance, your vision starts to blur, and up here you'll see how it starts to blur, and then you get really disoriented and you can't run for a while. I don't like that. Up here I just have a little camp. There's a generator that's running that you can obviously blow up. There's some crates. There's a car that you can drive around. And then, of course, there's this boat. And I put a little stop sign there, obviously, so people don't accidentally go into the river with a car. There's some sniper spots up on that mountain, so people could be shooting at you while you're in the boat. There's also a couple mounted turrets on the side, along with some other things. Here's one of those mounted turrets. There's actually a spawn point right next to that turret. The water that goes into the main part right here, it's just big enough to let this boat in, so. As you can see, the gas pumps that I shot earlier are still a big tower of flame there. Still burning gas and everything. Up there I put a propane tank, and there's also a spawn point up here. Everything's burning, as you can see. This is that warehouse that I was looking at earlier, or we were looking at earlier from the top of the tower. I boarded up some of the windows and doors, too. There's obviously a spawn point, which I spawned at, on that warehouse ledge, too. Oh, right here is where it gets a little interesting. I run into this red, shipment container right here, and I just shoot the barrel and I start shooting things for fun, and you'll see when I go in here I shoot the ammo crate, just for fun, and it actually doesn't go as planned, and it causes a huge chain explosion and everything, and I kinda escalated a little bit, and then my initial plan was to use the car to go driving afterward to show you what the roads were like, and I run over to try to repair it and it explodes. So actually none of that was intentional. So I had to wait until the next spawn, and then I had to run back. It just got a little boring just running around showcasing everything, so I figured I might cause some trouble by shooting the ammo crates and stuff. There's actually also a hang glider on this map that I'll show you later. I'll drive up there with the car and everything. And I put that wall around the car just so people couldn't light fires to destroy the car, or they couldn't shoot it or snipe at it directly. I didn't want to stop people from destroying the car, but I didn't want to make it easy. And I'm not sure if you saw over there, there's a dirt path leading up into the mountains where there's more sniper positions and things like that. Alright, so right up here you can see in the distance there's almost a ramp kind of, and it elevates. I'll show you right here. You can also drive the car up this, but it's not exactly easy because it's so narrow. Up here is the hang glider. You can obviously use this to get pretty much anywhere in the map pretty easily. One design problem I had is it was really easy to fly over the mountains. So I had to correct that problem and just troubleshoot and just try over and over again to fly over the mountains using the hang glider. And that took a while to fix, and of course it was hard to make the mountains look natural and everything. I also had an issue too with the roads. I used to have a lot of jungle rocks through this area, and in certain areas I still do have jungle rocks that kind of protrude into the road, which I put there to stop players from pretty much just running around the entire map the entire time and gunning everyone down. And it just makes them slow down. It's an easy place where you can set up explosives and stuff like that. That way someone's not monopolizing the cars. And you saw you just drove by some jungle rocks right there. And those used to make the car explode. But that's pretty much the end of the video recording, so thanks for watching. And if you want to, try the map out.